Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, that is one way to stop him. And they can counter here.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just the destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Dixon. And here's Batistuta. Messi. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That has been cut short. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Botafogo couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He's shifting, great hit! Messi, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. The less said about that pass, the better.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Hullet. Saliba. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when...
Szoboszlai! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rijkaard. Passes short and sharp. Can he latch on to this? Lovely feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's a key interception. Bale bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Passing nice and neat. Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, great header! Goal! Botafogo! The breakthrough strike! With a predatory goal.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
It's their second corner of the game. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Dixon.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Mbappe. Defending was strong and firm. Could move up a gear here. Dixon. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Bale!
Se agregará un minuto al tiempo reglamentario.
Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Looking for options for movement. Dixon. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Well timed, excellent interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Mendieta. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Griezmann. Gullit. Messi. Vieira. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dixon. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Szoboszlai plays it short. And the shot! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Dixon. Messi. He's onside. Great chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's another good win of the ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Backward it goes.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
That's a little off target. Referee's given a throw. Now he's off and running. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Griezmann. Maldini makes the interception. Rijkaard. Batistuta. Great ball, and he's in here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Szoboszlai! So close to drawing level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Stood up well to him there. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And he's had it nicked away. Bale. He's away. That is a... Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Quality ball. Batistuta chasing after it. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bale. Bellingham. Looks to clip it forward. And the shot! Has fallen kindly here. Yes! And they are cruising away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting...
And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So we're up and running. Czech deals with it effortlessly.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the great...
There's the shot! Griezmann.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Taken back almost at once. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Costa Curta. Batistuta looks to get on the end of this. Maldini. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come...
There's the hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Gabriel. And here's Mbappe. Szoboszlai. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And it's Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. No goals as yet. And here's Bellingham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Gravenberg. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield.
Big chance! Mohamed Salah finds himself offside. Griezmann. Bellingham. Oh, good spread. Roberto Carlos. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Half an hour played now.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's looking to set free a runner. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Salah. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Mbappe! Ah, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Gravenberch. Thuram. And Gabriel. And it's Rijkaard. Maldini. And it's Neymar. And it's Maldini. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Mendieta. Terrific header. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Mbappe. Szoboszlai. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So off we go once more. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Chance for the header! Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Maldini. And it's Neymar. And Gravenberch. Now it's Bellingham. Neymar has it in a wide position. Szoboszlai. Batistuta. That's beautifully weighted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gravenberch. Griezmann. He can run onto that. That's an excellent interception. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Bellingham. Gravenberch. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Thuram. Gravenberch. That pass has been well intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. Bellingham. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Messi. Now it's Mohamed Salah, and he's in on goal. White is there, and he can get that clear. No breakthrough, and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's neat. And here's Messi. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Kyle Walker gets it away. Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Neymar.
And it's
Number
Thuram.
17.
He's wide and looking to get onto this.
Number 10.
Costa
Messi.
Curta with the clearance.
Coming on the field. Number 18.
Oh, he's found some space here.
Number 9.
Thuram.
Erling Haaland.
Busquets.
Number 22. Szoboszlai.
Szoboszlai.
Taking place.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And Gravenberch. Szoboszlai. That's good running with the ball. Gravenberch! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Gravenberch deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Bellingham. Busquets. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberch. Luis Suarez. And the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Back in possession and ready to go again. And he welcomes it in. Batistuta receives it in a decent hit! He has done it! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they...
Quickly taken. And it's Thuram. Now the finish! And that should get the job done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, what has happened here? David Villa, and he's running through. He's real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
It's their second corner of the game.
I think it's time for them to...
Speculative strike. They want to be quick to recover this.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's let fly. And that will sail harmlessly past. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Some resolute defending there. Oh, played through for the wide
There'll
man.
be 3 minutes added time.
Conte bops him off it and wins back the ball. Luis Suarez. Suarez has been caught there, it's a foul. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And he thumps it clear. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Batistuta claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for
And
argument.
just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly.
How would you summarise
Anyone
what we've... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. The action has already started. Musa. Rafael Leao. Chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Bruno Fernandes has been caught there, it's a foul. Bruno Fernandes. Done delicately. Now it's Loftus-Cheek. João Felix. Shaw attempts a clearance. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mount. Oh, that's well spotted. Højlund! That's really well manoeuvred. No way through. Pinches it off him. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Shaw. Shaw just loves to go forward whenever he can. Mount. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United finding their passes. Bruno Fernandes is flagged offside. Well, they've got it again. Martinez. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And he's intervened well there. João Felix. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Oh, that's a very... Rafael Leao! And again, the keeper stands strong.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
And he was alert to it. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. To open the scoring. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Half an hour played now. Lisandro Martinez spots it and intercepts. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mount. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he has been fouled there. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Hernandez gets good distance on it. Moved on forwards. Ugarte. Loftus-Cheek gets a foot in here. And here's Højlund. Quality ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Højlund, spread it left. Time and again they are repelled.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Højlund. De Ligt makes the interception. Casemiro. Shaw. Mount. Passing is crisp and sharp. João Felix. Loftus-Cheek. He's had it taken off him. Mount.
There will be 1 minute added
And he's
time.
being shifted off it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's burst through! Lovely feet.
That's a modern defender's instinct.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Milan come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Musa. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Diogo Dalot. Oh, no joy this time. Out of play for a goal kick. And he's had it nicked away. He's through here. And through to the goalkeeper. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Thiaw. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Mount. He's gone for goal!
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in them here.
Rafael Leao. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Walker with the clearance. Casemiro. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now he's off and running. Musa. Rafael Leao. Onana, will they claim to that? So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Thiaw kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rafael, great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 7, Mason Mount. Number 23.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mainu. Number 14.
Hernandez.
Eriksson.
And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Mazraoui. Substitution in progress.
Oh, good read.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Rafael Leao chasing after it. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
No, that's been intercepted. Works it forward. Well, that is one way to stop him. He is through here. A real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through, and the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? 1-0 as we head towards the end. Diogo Dalot.
That was lovely, that.
He is just caressing the ball. That is good alertness.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Højlund.
There will be 1
A
minute
reprieve,
at a time.
albeit perhaps momentary. That has been cut short. Well timed, excellent interception. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Anguissa.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Brilliantly cut out. So, what can they make of this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I really like the look of João Felix, Peter. A player so talented you can build a side around him. He is the go-to guy in linking the midfield and the front line, and his willingness to drop back and receive the ball works very well in bringing the wide players into the game, and it drags defenders out of position. So he's a very important part of it all.
Yeah. Decent hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Gilmour. Oh, easy pickings there. Moussa. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That was good alertness. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gilmour. Still goalless at the moment. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Anguissa. Some really good ball movement. And he was alert. Now the finish! It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's had a hit! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
McTominay, and they're back on the ball again. Anguissa. And it's Lukaku. Raspadori is wide and looking to get onto this. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Spinazzola. Gilmour. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Meret punts it upfield. Thiaw kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Moussa Could move up a gear here. He could be in here. And he's found a way past. Oh, well played. And he's there to clear it. Gilmour. And Di Lorenzo. Now it's Politano. Zambo Anguissa. Oh, good take in a good area. Great chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lukaku really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He'll try to keep this alive. And he's gone looking for safety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Foot in. Raspadori. Lukaku hits one! Big moment! Massive goal!
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And there's the end of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And the game has already resumed here.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
McTominay looking to run onto it. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Milan do have a chance to counter here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Zambo Anguissa. Musa. Now, what about a counter-attack? Loftus-Cheek. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafael Leao. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. And again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rafael Leao certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Hernandez picks it up from the goal kick. McTominay. He's in plenty of space here. Can he latch on to this? Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing.
Simply want to engage.
Domine. Oh, he's found support out wide. Raspadori. Raspadori's cross. That has been knocked clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Lukaku. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gilmour. McTominay. Now it's Politano. Spread neatly. Politano. That's very neat. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, what a ball! It's a loose ball. Looking for the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Milan showing
And shot a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 81. Numero 21. Lasciano il campo
75 minutes played.
Il numero 15. Il numero
Spinazzola.
7. Il numero 9.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Pulisic. Di Lorenzo does well to get it back. Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He gets big! He can get that clear. Opts to play it back. Nice ball, and he's in here. Oh, good ball. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Cambio di giocatori.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Abraham coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to...
Billing! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Billing is offering a wry smile there.
All hands on deck for this one. Thiaw clears it away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
L'uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Can he finish? Gilmore distributed tidily. Can he spark a counter here? And he was quick to react. Abraham! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. This to complete the turnaround. The comeback is complete. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper...
And time is up. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.